What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Tuesday, April 17th, 2018. And Barbara Bush, one of the actors of the federal government, has been murdered at the age of 92. If you don't know who she is the mother of 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason George W. Bush, and she is the wife of Scottish Rite Freemason and actor George H.W. Bush. Both men are just nothing else than two theatrical stage performers for the federal government, participating in by the numbers, fake news, mind control propaganda. It is all Masonic. Masonic sums to 29, so the wife now dying at 92. In gematria, see how Bush sums to 50, B is the second letter, U is the 21st, S is the 19th, H is the 8th. That all equals 50. So on a date with 50 numerology, this actor, Barbara Bush, is dead. See? 4 plus 1 plus 7 plus 20 plus 18, 50. And it's the 107th day of the year, 107, the 28th prime, kill 17, 28. I've been explaining this for the past few videos now. And I say we're going to have propaganda like this in the news, and we do. Because they love this as a killing number. Now you know what I'm talking about. Because now we get this major death story. And I mean, she's a pretty important actor. She was the wife to a president. That's not anything to scoff at. So, Barbara Bush, see how that sums to 39 and 93. Saturn 93, propaganda 93. So you add them all together, but see how R is the 18th letter. 1 plus 8 is 9. So reduce each letter to a single digit, you get 39. So on a date with 39 numerology, 4 plus 17 plus 18, just like you write it, 4/17/18, you add them all, 39. So Barbara Bush 39, Bush 50. Of course, again, America 3250. It's going to be a huge America ritual. Freemasonry 59, big Freemason ritual. Mason 17, Mason 28. And then we have a Bush dying. Bush is coded with the numbers for Freemasonry all the time. They're all about Yale and Skull and Bones. Because that's what they're all about. That's literally what they are. Yale, 43, they both are in Skull and Bones. From New Haven, CT. C, 43. Who was the 43rd president? You can just Google it right now. Who was the 43rd president? You get a picture of this actor, George W. Bush. You know, W. This theatrical Zionist Jew stage performer. So, what else sums to 43? Masonic, 43. And who's dying today? Barbara, 43, using the alphabetical order. You understand? And I'm pointing this out. No, I haven't looked at the propaganda, but if we see some 43s throughout, you know, don't be any sort of surprised. Updating this piece of propaganda at 8:14. Who is this piece of propaganda about? Well, first off, what's 43? The 14th prime number. See, it's the 14th prime, very special number to these actors. Bush sums to 14 in that same method as New Haven CT. See? All about 14. She's dead. 14. This is the end of this theatrical stage performer. 14. From her birthday, her 92nd birthday, to her upcoming 93rd birthday, 52 days, she dies. So she dies 52 days from her upcoming birthday. Government 52, White House 52, Prophecy 52. She was literally an actor in the White House. You know, the White House murders their actors by these numbers. She is an employee of the federal government. Government 52. All about their false prophecy. 52. This is Kabbalah. 52. This is gematria. 52. See? Your government uses gematria and they have the same, you know, numbers. Of course. So see, two Freemasons right here. with the red and blue. They're really, literally flying their colors. 2 gang members right here, flying their colors. I'm not even kidding. 3, 2, 1. Reflection of 1, 2, 3. Conspiracy 1, 2, 3. Ancient accepted 1, 2, 3. Is that a 201 second video? Saturn 21. But again, Masonic sums to 29. Dead at 92 to reflection. And there's more there, but definitely it's one of them. I mean, these Masonic numbers always inside Bush propaganda. Bush 50, dying, day 50 numerology. Barbara Bush raised her fast-growing family in the 1950s and 60s. She was at his side during your 30-year political career, Saturn 30. He left office in 1993, so her husband left office in 1993. Barbara Bush 93, Saturn 93. I wish him well, she said. These are going to have death, sacrifice numbers, or numbers for Freemasonry. It's just going to fit that pattern. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. The pattern we're just looking at, they put it inside the propaganda. Well, she's dying on 17/4. New World Order 174. Illuminati 150. New World Order 69. Freemason 96. Reflection. Route 33 gets 66. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. I mean, there's branded propaganda. That's what I was saying. It's going to be their numbers. Illuminati, Freemasonry, the New World Order is the same thing. Childhood and family life. Barbara Pierce was born June 8th, 1925. Death 25, time 25. Born 68, the Freemasons. Subsea 68, Pillar 68. Special numbers of the Freemasons. Her last name, Pierce, 38. Death, killing, murder. Prophecy 106. Route 13, you get 99. The Bavarian Illuminati found the 13 families, 13 stripes on the flag. But I want to see her birth numerology. Born with 58 numerology, 39 numerology. See? Born and died on dates with 39 numerology. You add 6 plus 8 plus 25, 39. 4 plus 17 plus 18, 39. Barbara Bush, 39. You sing, and she's from New York. Barbara Bush, this actor, where is she born in New York? See, New York City, 39. Her name sums to 39. Born and died on dates with 39 numerology. This is a big 39 ritual. George, her son, involved in this too. World Trade Centers. He was a president at that time. Flight 93. Hitting 93rd floor and all that. So do you understand then? She was born to be Barbara Bush. She's an actor. A born to be actor. I don't know what else to say. So, this 39 new date numerology give us there. Her and George H.W. married in 1945, the son of Saturn Magnetic Square. Saturn 93, Barbara Bush 93. He's marrying the 93 and 45. Do you see this? George H.W. Bush, you probably want to know what that sums to. 66, 138, like federal. That plus reflection, 969, average orbital speed of Saturn. Federal 51, 138. He's literally the leader of the federal government per the narrative. He's not leading them at all. All he does is act in their skits. Literally all he does. There's no leadership roles at all with him. But he is a Freemason. Very well has maybe some influence in some little thing, but other than that, he's an actor. Barbara Bush's dedication to keeping order, Order 33, at home, earned her the nickname the Enforcer. This can be coded with the numbers we've been talking about. For Route 45, you get 117, 54, Sun 18, 54. Route 13, you get 117. We're going to come back to that. Barbara Bush fast facts. We're going to see some fast propaganda on her. See? I love this. So, one more time. Who is the actor this video is about? Barbara Bush. 39 in full reduction. Where is she from? New York. 39 in full reduction. When was she born? June 8th, 1925. 6 plus 8 plus 25, 39. When did she die? 4/17/18. 4 plus 17 plus 18, 39. So then, this fast facts propaganda updated at 7. Oh my goodness. 7:39. Do you see how the Zionist Jews who go by the 39 books of the Old Testament, do you see how your federal government, federal 39, see how Masonry 39, it's all about Masonry, we're talking about the Bushes, so Zionism 39, reflection of 93, the Saturnian worshipping tyrants. You see how they're making by the numbers propaganda, and I'm explaining it all the time. Look at this, published the day before she dies. How convenient. She dies today, April 17th, and look, they give you this. I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is all scripted theater by the numbers. It's not a coincidence. And this is from way back. So even though they published it way back then, but even they updated it yesterday because they know she's going to die soon. I mean, but let's see, 12/26/2012. I just want to see the date that came out. Date with a life lesson number 43. This is why I opened up with this lesson. Yale 43, New Haven CT. George Bush, the 43rd president. Who's George Bush again? An actor for the federal government and this actor's son. They're all coded this way. I cannot stress it enough. Children, Dorothy, born in 59. I'm trying to pick out, this actor. George, who's George? This fool. Look at this. This Freemason with his propaganda updated at 1:42. Saturn 42, how convenient again, because this is all your federal government's into. Freemason 42. Zionism 42. 42. Write it out, you get 142. And look, update at 1:42. This Freemason sitting right here inside this Masonic vehicle. The Air Force One. 62, like Mason. 64, the chessboard of the 64 squares. 109, the 29th prime, Masonic 29, Bavarian Illuminati 188. One of 23, Conspiracy 123. Oh, I'm not even going to touch this. I'd rather do a completely new video, talk about this actor's fast facts. We'll stick to Barbara Bush, his mom. Attended Smith College, Barbara Bush, 1943 to 44, another 43. She's a relative of Franklin Pierce, the 14th president of the United States. See? And of course, I mean, I was going to say earlier, but of course she's related to Frank and Pierce. Guys, these are all actors, all interrelated, all from the same bloodline. I thought we all knew this. And then she's a relative of the 14th president of the United States. 43, the 14th prime, Bush 14. You say it was all a numerical script. They are exposing themselves super hard with all these aggregations they do. It's like the perfect way to explain all their propaganda. Meets George H.W. Bush at a dance in 1941. 41, the 13th prime, the Bavarian Illuminati found the 13 families, 13 stripes on the flag, programming you for 13 years to believe that this is all bullshit. USA equals 41. And then look, at the Round Hill Country Club. This is all scripted theater, as I'm saying. It's all coded. See, Freemason 96 in New York 111, where she's from. These are also special to them. I will say that. Greenwich, Connecticut. Masonry 105. 321, like that video. Reflection 123. United States of America 102. Greenwich 92, dying at 92. Masonic 29, the reflection. Masonic 43. And Greenwich, see? Greenwich 43. The Bushes are all about 43. Again, this is Mr. 43, this actor right here. So anyone confused about the 43, I mean, look who's the 43rd president. Greenwich, where they met. His parents met in Greenwich. That means who arranged for him to do that? These Zionist Jews who run your federal government. Has a summer job working at a nuts and bolts factory in Port Chester, New York, 1943. Illuminati 150, Freemason 147, Scottish Rite 57. So in October 1953, her daughter Robin was ritualistically sacrificed by her employers. Why leukemia is a cause of death in this Bush legacy. Leukemia, with the K exception, some see 41, the 13th prime, 139, Freemasonry 139, Scottish 32, 77, 7th meridian is where America is, America some see 49. These are all American numbers. USA 41, America 32, 49. Freemasonry runs it all. I mean, that's the whole riddle. Freemasonry is running America. These are the Freemasons still running it with their actors carrying out these rituals. Robin, 32, dying of leukemia. See? Leukemia 32, without reversing and you reduce. Robin dying, 77. Oh my goodness, 7732. Like leukemia. I mean, are you seeing this? She was murdered. She was ritualistically sacrificed by the federal government. I cannot explain that enough. Why do these have the same gematria? Because it is a scripted theatrical event from the Freemasons. Writes C. Fred's story about the Bush family dog. 64, 53, kill 64, Catholic 145, but, it's probably more there to investigate. Masonry 84, Zionism 84. So she undergone heart surgery on March 4th, 2009, Masonic 29, killing 43, murder 34. There's going to be more death, killing, murder, numerology in that day. That's why I chose it. Because they always do this. Well, Sun 18, the Key of David 63, Scottish 32, Pi 16. Heart attack equals 36, 18. Has that numerology with that date numerology. They're matching that up. Very common pairing with around heart attack propaganda. And then lastly, so she's hospitalized January. See, one death equals 118 on 118, 118, and Jewish cipher substitute 118. See, they do this again. So we had the murder numbers. We had on 3443. See, murder, killing, and then now on January 18th, she's going for that. January 18th, 2017. Date with life lesson number of 29. Masonic prophecy 29. Killing 47. 36 numerology again. There's like she went, another 36 numerology hospitalization. The 18th day of the year. See, it's all scripted theater. So when she goes on 3-4, it's the day with a life lesson number of 18 and 36 numerology. And then when she goes on 118, it's the 18th day of the year with 36 numerology. I mean, these people are. This is scripted theater. These are actors. It's just unbelievably simple to see. There's also the 18th day, the 18th day of the year, 118, but death, again, 118, that's what they're doing that day. The former First Lady is discharged on 123. Conspiracy 123. A source close to the Bush family tells CNN that Bush is feeling health and is being cared for at her home in Houston. This one won't be a date with 36 numerology, it'll be 37. But Freemason 48, Scottish Rite 57, Masonry 105, Sacrifice 73 to Reflection, Saturn 3021 is Saturnian numbers in the day right before, or the time before. And they say she has decided against seeking additional medical help and will instead focus on comfort care. CC 33 focusing on 33. 117. I mean, we've been getting these numbers. 117, 63. We've been getting this the whole time. Sun 5418. Freemason 48. Remember, her name substitute 93. This is a Saturnian ritual. I'm surprised she didn't die in 93. But, again, I don't think these Zionist Jews want me to die of laughter, because I probably would just spend the whole video laughing at that fact. Dying at 93, name substitute 93. All of this Saturnian crap going on. But look at all the 39s we saw. I mean, we kind of already did it. Updated this piece of propaganda at 739. I mean, we're going to end this video now. I mean, no point in dragging this long. I think that's enough evidence. You see how they updated this propaganda at 739. She's born and died on a day with 39 numerology. Her name's substitute 39. She's from New York 39. Plenty more 39s in her life. So this is a picture of her on March 18th, 2005. Why on March 18th, Oh, so all the 41s, guys, George, her husband was the 41st president. So all the 41's been seeing is that too. I mean, sorry for not pointing out earlier, but, why was he the 41st president? It was for all those reasons I was mentioning anyway. So we saw a lot of 41s, 43s. So we'll see March 18th, 2005. Mason 28. See 2137, just like when she was hospitalized. I mean, they shared the numerology throughout. 77, just like her daughter, Robin, 77. But Mason 73, 28, 26. I mean, or 62, 26. Yeah, numbers for Mason right there. Because her husband is a Freemason. I mean, he's going to die really soon, probably at 93. Just to seal this deal. And her in 1932. Scottish 32. The future First Lady poses for a graduation photo in 1943. See? A photo for her in 1943. Her son, Mr. 43, a theatrical performer for your government. She graduated from Ashley Hall, a boarding school in Charleston, South Carolina. Ashley Hall equals 167, the 39th prime. See? Graduated from Ashley Hall, Her name's Substitute 39, born in 19 39 numerology, CNN updates their propaganda, something 39, I mean, bro, one more time, George Bush, and they won 42, I can't wait to talk about that in another video. Mr. 43, see? Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston, 43. Charleston, 43. Graduating in 1943 by the numbers. This is undeniable how this propaganda is nothing else than coded crap. Charleston, it's not just 43. It is 43, 115 like Masonic and 155 like Freemasons. It is Freemasons, 115, 140. Oh, it's the same. Well, Freemasons in Charleston, there you have it. See? That's what I'm trying to get at. They're just telling you that her husband and her son are Freemasons, and they are participating in Masonic propaganda. One more time. Updated at 142 with that Freemason George Bush right there. Can't be any more obvious. Two married on January 6th. This is about to be a long video. I'm just going to say it now. We're going to go through at least, oh look, four of 48 photos. Freemason, 48 photos. Yes, my former first lady has died and I've been laughing half the video. Yeah, I hope they don't take this down for that. How is that my fault? It's not my fault that during all these numerical games. She's probably not even dead. She probably faked her death anyway. She's probably smoking weed with fucking Charlie Murphy or something. So, January 6, 1945. Date with a life lesson number of 26, Mason 26, Catholic 71, Mason 26, 17, 71 a reflection of 17. So the numbers from Mason, the day to get married. Government 52, White House 52, died 52 days from her birthday. I'm just going to go fast, and, I'm not going to talk about every number, but we're just going to cover ground, but not, dwell on things. So, see this family portrait? I just explained. Freemason 48. So the next picture, a family portrait of them in 1948. Freemasons right here. Bush with her daughter, Robin. This is before she was ritualistically sacrificed, before her 4th birthday, Ford over for death for foundation. Remember leukemia and Robin? Both some do the same thing. Robin Bush, though. I want to see Robin Bush, some see 45, 54. The Kia David, 135, 63, 63. I'm just going to move this over here. $1964, the Lima, Israel, Zion. Chess number squares in the chessboard. 64 is they like that number too. The Freemasons. I'll tell you that for sure. Synagogue of Satan is the Freemasons. The Zionist Jews. Synagogue of Satan, 64. And I really feel like there's some low-hanging fruit with 64 connected to the Bushes. I'm not saying. But, everything else I've shown at this point. I mean, I don't need to show anything else. But I want to. I want to go through. Look, this is so golden information. January 30th, 1976. Blood Sacrifice 76. Date with 54 numerology. Saw that number again. About 45 in 54, you get 126, 54. $107, 20th prime. He's dying on the 107th day of the year now. I want to see what Bush gematria sums to again. We know it's 50, 58 like Freemasonry, of course, 22, 14, and 23. The S exception. And there's a reverse. Let's just pull them up. Single reduction, reverse single reduction, 31. I mean, we've been seeing these numbers throughout this propaganda, obviously. April 24th, 1981, Ritual 81. See, they with a life lesson number of 47. In the Freemason and ALW Kabbalah, 128, you reduce it, 47. Independence Day, 12874. Masonic, 29. Freemasons compensate at 47 degrees. Mason, 28. Masonic, 29. 109 to 29th prime. There's double 29 right here. Prophecy, 110. Bush places an ornament atop the national Christmas tree in Washington on 113, with this number for mainstream dishonesty. It's also 311, the 64 prime, another 64, 1983. See, Mason 62, another 107 numerology. That's a 17. Again, for the last time, so I'm going to keep explaining this. 107 is the 28th prime. Mason 1728, kills 1728. That's why she died today. I've already been explaining that beforehand. Mason 6226. I mean, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 143. Her husband, Mr. 41. See? Bush 31. I mean, look, all the numbers for Bush, Freemasonry, and what number her husband was are all in this date numerology of her just putting an ornament. That's what I'm saying. It's always just the least or the most mundane of the rituals has like the most numerology in it. I swear. It's like always like that. This is a Star Day. Look, some Zionist Jews putting it. Well, there you have it. I mean, this is Zionist Jew propaganda. Why would it not be one of their logos? You know, Masonry, Zionism 84, federal government 85. This is legitimately your federal government. You know, Charles and Diana before. So if you don't know who Princess Diana was, she was an actor for the federal government and she was ritualistically sacrificed just like Barbara Bush was. Called it a car accident. She was part of the royal family. You know, that theater troupe. Just you know, the theater. Literally, she could very well be alive right now. You know, smoking blunts with Barbara Bush. I'm not even kidding. This actor for the federal government, dying at 97, death 97. 97 to 25th prime, death 25. Bush and her husband meet supporters in Houston on October 12th, 1987. We're gonna be done with this. Means we're only at 16. This can go on for another hour. You can just, you know, another 47. I mean, I see, but I just explained this. I mean, this is why I like doing this. You just come and do more of this. So what? We were just here. So the Friday, April 24th, 1981, they were doing some of that. See, 47, 128, 109, 29. And now look, we don't even get to 2 dates later. 47, 128, it's the same thing. 109, 29. Again, Bush 22. I mean, this is why I like doing these date numerology. It proves it again and again and again. It shows you again and again that they do things in the same date numerology all the time. May 11th, you know, Saturn 511, Masonic 115 on 115 and 88. Jewish 88. These are Jewish actors. May 11th, 1988. See, Freemason 42. 33. I mean, come on, this is a date with 33 and 42 numerology. You see any more? With the Reagans. Guys, the Reagans are nothing else than 2 theatrical stage performers for the federal government. They're very well smoking weed together now, not giving a fuck. We're all alive, hanging out. I mean, I can't tell you if they're really dead. But they were symbolically sacrificed at 93. You know, these Saturnian actors. Ronald Reagan, per the narrative, was also an actor. I mean, everyone who doesn't understand, you're being mocked. You are being mocked. Ronald Wilson Reagan, I didn't write this, was an American politician and actor for the federal government who served as the 40th president of the United States, which is a federal government position. See, their logo right there. So, and again, and look at the date they're doing all this. A date with 42, 33 numerology, masonry, 42, 33, 1, 2, 3, ancient accepted, conspiracy, Catholic Church 132. This is the Catholic Church plans propaganda, 132nd day of the year. You know, they're watching Masonic propaganda right here. See, red and blue, pillars of Freemasonry. 53.1 of the popular vote, 531, fraction 135 Key David. You were elected in November 8th, 1988. See, 117, 126. This whole video, we've been seeing this pattern. You cannot deny we have. 117 to 126 to 45. You're up 45, you get these numbers. We've been seeing this the whole video. Very occult thing, special to George Bush. Maybe because he's 41, he's the 41st president. That's the 13th prime number. And if you're at 13, you get those numbers. I mean, I really sort of conclude that's just why they're doing that. 13, you know, 117, 45, 99, and he's Mr. 41, the 13th prime. So that's what I'm saying. You keep the code and the propaganda, and you just see the riddle, and it just makes sense. Michael Dukakis. I'm not even gonna type that in. You can do it yourself. I just want to keep going through this. Inauguration day is, you know, I get it, but I just want to get through this. It's an addiction. I'm sorry. I know you're like, please code more, but it's like, I don't want someone to be turned off from my Barbara Bush video. They're like, oh, but it's so long. It's like, don't watch the whole thing. Watch it in parts. Now look at this. It doesn't matter when you jump back in, you'll see this. This actor receiving this medal on 3/30/33, 1989. Date with 33 numerology, as I suspected. See? 3 plus 30 is 33. 3 plus 3 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 9, 33. Also, 114, if you're at 33, you got 141. Freemason 122. See? Getting the Harry S. Truman Award. And he's admiring it because he was told to do it by the Zionist Jews. See, on 126 in 1990, she's visiting Children's Hospital. 126, Route 13. You don't get 126, but you get 117. You get 45. You know, 4. So it's just that same trope. You know, 45. The 126 belongs to the 45, but you can understand it's the same 45, 117, like 13. But then 13 gives you the 99. That's this difference. Like, you know, all the visual people, you should like draw these out, draw out the like associations, try to like map them. I don't know if that should help. Like, I do it all in my head, but like, I think that can help you. You can understand the patterns better. Mason 28, Mason 7328. Freemasonic 108. Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 127. And then Death 118, 25, Murder 34. At the Children's Hospital in 199, the 46 prime and sacrifice 46. Oh, the whole Bush doesn't like broccoli propaganda. I mean, see how you literally see how she's participating in federal government propaganda. This is the White House, so it is the federal government. This is clearly propaganda. I mean, trying to turn you away from broccoli, no Bush thing. I mean, it cannot be any more clear. You know, broccoli 41. Her husband, Mr. 41. The Freemasonry 139. On the 77th meridian in America, 49. See? That's why. That's why it's where it started with him. Mr. 41. Broccoli. You see, it's all a joke. They're all laughing because they all get the gematria joke. They all get it. These are Zionist Jews. They understand. Her and this other actor, Michael Jackson, they're very well sitting around You know, hitting the bung right now, not giving a fuck. Pillars of Freemasonry. So we'll end with January 9th, 1991. The 29th picture. If this doesn't have the same numbers of Freemasonry that we've been seeing, I'll continue. Or I'll stop. If it has the same exact pattern, then I'll have to keep exposing the same pattern. There's no point stopping midway if it's like everything's been the exact same. So I'm hoping that this is something different. I hope they switch it up. I really do. Oh, perfect. They actually did. Saturn 30. No. Illuminati 120. I'm actually really glad they did that. That's good. I'm done with this. Yeah, it's the 29th photo, though. Masonic 29. But yeah, you can come back here. Barbush Fast Facts. We'll do one fast fact. I mean, look, of course, look what's in his fast facts. 9/11. So terrible. So since we've been seeing a lot of 39, we'll just see what date numerology is in this. He secures the GOP nomination for president after winning primaries in 4 states on 9/3/39. March 9th, 2004. The 1836 numerology, Saturn 69, Sun 18, race 18. So I think it's time to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed this long video. A little over 41 minutes talking about Mr. 41's wife. Again, she was ritualistically murdered. Or I might as well make it 42 minutes. Freemason 42. This is a... Oh, wait a minute. I mean, do you need to see more? Updated at 142. It's a Freemason.